Okay, so I had to cut things a little bit short last time. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a little bit more information on how the runes can change meaning depending on position. Okay, so I'm gonna have you come over here and get a shot directly of this cloth. Now, all these runes have separate meaning. Ingus is fertility. Brkana is new beginnings. Awaz is all about motion. Raido is all about travel and the cart. Tewaz is the warrior's rune and fighting for what you want. And Perthro is all about initiations and secrets. So, that stated, we're going to change and pull all these runes out, and I'm going to show you each individual space with Ingus. Now, Ingus, in its past, would show that, for example, things usually worked out for you. You never had to struggle too terribly hard to get what you were after. That's what it means there. If you were to move Tewaz, or Ingus, to the present, that was past, this is present. I'm reading from my right to my left. And if you moved Ingus to the present, it would mean things seem to be working out for you now. They may have worked out for you in the past, but right now things seem to be working. If you move it to the position of the future, Ingus says that things will start to go your way. Things will become ready for harvest, so to speak. Not that that's finished, but that they're possible. If Ingus is the root of the problem, it therefore becomes something a little more akin to the idea that things have not been working out. You've been putting in more work than you've been getting out. You are not on an even basis with the universe, and something has to change. Now, if Ingus is in the very center, Ingus would tell me that as your personal challenge, Ingus would say that you need to prepare yourself and your lifestyle to become fertile and abundant. Now, doing that is anybody's guess as to how that's going to happen. It would also depend on some of the surrounding runes, and what that meaning would entail would change depending on the runes around it. Now, if Ingus was in the last position, the position of outcome, it would mean that you would either have an easier time making your soil fertile and making your life ready for abundance and ready to be planted. And this is, of course, kind of a metaphoric meaning. But to make yourself ready to receive abundance or to produce abundance would be kind of an understanding and sort of one of the ways that Ingus could tell you how that's going to be. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and offer a little bit of information, a couple of suggestions for books. Now, this first book is going to be rather difficult to find. The first book is called Principles of Runes by, I believe it is Freya Aswin. No, it's Thorson's Principles of Runes. Now, this one is out of print. You may be able to find it on Amazon. If you can find this for, say, under $20, you're going to be doing good. This is all about runes. This is all about their meanings and their interpretations. I highly recommend this book. The second book, for people who are not afraid of a little bit of reading, is Taking Up the Runes. Okay, Taking Up the Runes by Diana Paxson. Diana Paxson has she's worked with Thorson and several other scholars on runic meanings, interpretations, how to use them in everything from rune readings and divination to everyday life. Now, I've done a lot of the things that she suggested in here before I ever got this book, but it is kind of nice to have a little bit of confirmation in the out there in the world in print. Another one of the books that I will recommend, I don't actually have a copy anymore, I gave mine away, is I believe it is called Runes by Ralph Bloom, Ralphblum, Bloom. He has a lot of really good insight into the runes and their meanings and the ways that you can use them. The only thing I will suggest is take into account in your own personal gnosis and your own personal feeling as to whether or not he has any merit with the blank rune. In my personal opinion, the blank rune has no meaning because there's no academic base behind it. If that's something you want to believe, you're more than welcome to, and no one can tell you you're wrong. The next time we come back, I'm going to show you the 3 rune spread and the 1 a day spread. But until then, Odin be with you.